Hello peoples! The religion of the Yoruba people of Western Africa is a blend of indigenous beliefs, myths and legends, proverbs and songs, influenced by the cultural and social contexts of the western portion of Africa. They believe in many gods called orishas, reincarnation and transcendence, and in Ashe, the powerful life force of the universe. Let's take a closer look. Traditional Yoruba beliefs hold that all people experience ayanmo, which is destiny or fate. As part of this, there is an expectation that everyone will eventually achieve a state of Olodumare, which is becoming one with the divine creator, who is the source of all energy. In the Yoruba belief system, life and death is an ongoing cycle of existence in various bodies. In Aye, the physical realm, as the spirit gradually moves towards transcendence. Yoruba spirituality emphasizes living a good life, with reincarnation a part of the process that is to be looked forward to. Only those who live a virtuous and good existence earn the privilege of reincarnation, while those who are unkind or deceitful are not reborn. Children are often seen as the reincarnated spirit of ancestors who have crossed over, and this concept of familial reincarnation is known as Otunwa. In Yoruba religion, gender is not an issue when it comes to reincarnation, and it is believed to change with each new rebirth. When a new child is born as a reincarnated being, they carry not only the wisdom of the ancestor soul they possessed before, but also the accumulated knowledge of all their lifetimes. In addition to being a spiritual state, Olodumare is the name of the divine, supreme being who is the creator of all things. Olodumare, also known as Olorun, is an all-powerful figure and is typically neither male nor female. The pronoun they is often used when describing Olodumare, who doesn't typically meddle in the everyday affairs of mortals. If someone wishes to communicate with Olodumare, they do so by asking the orishas to intercede on their behalf. The orishas work as the intermediaries between humans and the Supreme Creator and the rest of the divine world. While they often act on behalf of mortals, the orishas sometimes work against humans and cause problems for them. There are a number of different kinds of orishas, or gods, in the Yoruba religion. Many of them are said to have been present when the world was created, and others were once human, but transcendent into a state of semi-divine existence. Some orishas appear in the form of a natural feature, such as rivers, mountains, or trees. For example, Shango is the god of thunder, who was a legendary king of Oyo, before he became an orisha. Shango is the patron deity of the kings of Oyo, and his shrines are important in those towns that were once part of the old Oyo Empire. But in Ile-Ife, or in communities to the south and east, the role of Shango and the degree to which he is worshipped diminishes significantly. As one moves from one part of Yoruba land to another, it is Oshun, goddess of medicinal waters, or Oku, god of the farm, or Erinle, god of forest and stream, or Obatala, or Agemo, whose shrines and festivals shape the religious life of the people. Of all the orishas, it is Ogun, god of iron and war, whose worship is most widespread. It is said that there are 7 Ogun, including Ogun of the blacksmiths, Ogun of the hunters, Ogun of the warriors, and Ogun Onire. Ire is a town in northeast Yoruba land, where Ogun was once the leader of warriors, and where he sank into the ground after killing people in a great rage, having misunderstood their vow of ritual silence as a personal affront. As with other orishas, Ogun expresses and shapes a people's experience with respect to a particular aspect of their lives. In the case of Ogun, it is the experience of violence and culture. His myths and rituals articulate for the Yoruba the irony that cultural existence entails destruction and death, and such a situation carries with it the danger that the destruction will go beyond culturally legitimate need, destroying that which it should serve. And so, to employ Ogun's power, one must be aware of Ogun's character and be cognizant that the beneficent god can become the outraged orisha who bites himself. In addition to the orishas of the pantheon, there are also personal orishas, known as Ori Inun, meaning inner head, which refers to the destiny that a person's ancestral guardian soul has chosen while kneeling before Olorun prior to entering the world. It is a personal destiny that can never be altered, birth results in the loss of the memory of one's destiny, but one's ori in heaven, which is also referred to as ikijimi, my spiritual other, stands surety for the possibilities and the limits of the destiny that a person has received. As such, you must make your way in life, acknowledging your ori as an orisha who can assist you in realizing the possibilities that are your destiny. In addition to the orishas, there are also the ajogun, which represent negative forces in the universe and are understood as malevolent spirits. An ajogun might cause illness or accidents, as well as other calamities. Most people try to avoid the ajogun, while a person afflicted by one might be sent to an ife, or a priest, to perform a divination and determine how to get rid of the ajogun. Typically, most issues are explained by either the work of an ajogun or the failure to pay proper respect to an orisha, who must then be placated. The Yoruba religion also believes in Ashe, the powerful life force possessed by humans and divine beings alike. Ashe is the energy found in all natural things and is similar to the concept of chi in Asian spirituality, or that of chakras in Hinduism. In addition to honoring the creator god Olorun and the orishas, followers of the Yoruban religion often participate in celebrations during which sacrifices are offered to the different gods that control things like rain, sunshine, and the harvest. During Yoruba religious festivals, participants are intently involved in the ritual reenactment of folk tales, myths, and other events that help explain humankind's place in the cosmos. During the annual Ifa celebration, which falls at the time of the yam harvest, there is a sacrifice made to Ifa, as well as a ritualized cutting of a new yam. There is a great feast with dancing, drumming, and other forms of music, all folded into the ritual celebration. Prayers are said to ward off premature deaths and to offer protection and blessing to the entire village for the coming year. The festival of Ogun, which also takes place on an annual basis, involves sacrifices as well. Prior to the ritual and celebration, priests take a vow to abstain from cursing, fighting, sex, and eating certain foods, so they can be seen as worthy of Ogun. When it's time for the festival, they make offerings of snails, kola nuts, palm oil, pigeons, and dogs to soothe Ogun's destructive wrath. Although it's most commonly found in the western part of Africa, in countries like Nigeria, Benin, and Togo, Yoruba has had significant influence on other belief systems that are considered a part of the African diaspora. African traditional religions like Santeria, Candomblé, and Trinidad Orisha can all trace many of their roots back to the beliefs and practices of Yoruba. While in Brazil, enslaved Yoruba brought their traditions with them, syncretized them with Catholicism, and formed the Umbanda religion, which blends African orishas and beings with Catholic saints and indigenous concepts of ancestral spirits. As always, thank you so very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, subscribe, and share. Till next time, bye-bye.